We live. We live. We live. Chewing this ice. Hey y'all. Hey boo. Hey Elm Street. Sniper. Yo. Is that Devier Tyler? Did I say that right? You back. Hey Chaz. Of course I'm back. Like I never left. Mm. Hi, Try Money. So, um, tomorrow I'm going to do a swimsuit, a new arrivals haul for my line. So I'll be trying my swimsuits on and stuff. I was mad as hell when your live started fucking up. I know, right? How you living? Are you banned on IG Live? Yeah, I am. Somebody keeps falsely reporting nudity. Hey, how was your Cali trip? It was amazing. I stayed an extra week and a half. I didn't want to come home. I said a whole extra week and a half. I did not want to come home. Fucking haters, no for real. That shit crazy. But I feel like when people do that, it pushes me to expand myself. So they really doing me a favor. Anyway, the stolen car prank was hilarious. Thank you. Them, them niggas playing that. Start your own clothing line. That's what's up. Proud of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wow, you are a goddess. Thank you, Calvin. Wow, you on YouTube? I am. It's YouTube time. It's YouTube time. It's about that. It's time. It's time I take off on YouTube. I'm tired of doing little bitty shit. Like I'm ready to take shit to the next level. So we making different moves. You know what I'm saying? When people try to restrict me in one area or try to block me from something, I start going. I live for your YouTube vids. Thank you, Tiro Spivvy. That's Spivvy. Did I say that right? Um, oh, they have filters on here. I don't like the filter though. I don't like it. I just want something to. I don't like the way they do these things. I don't like filters like that. I don't like it. What's goody? Hey. That's weird. You doing more story times? Of course. I will be doing more story times for sure. I am. I got some. I've been letting life happen so I can actually have stories to tell y'all about. And boy, has life been happening. Oh man. What you talking about on here? Nothing quite yet. We kind of just got in here. Or, so them stories be lit. Thank you, Chaz. When you coming to the D? I'm not sure. I don't have a schedule right now. So where's your next trip gonna be? Actually, I'm gonna go back to Cali in January. Um, mm, mm. I'm gonna go back to Cali in January. And what else? When last time you been on a real date? It's been a long time actually. Since I was in a relationship. And that was like over a year. It's going on 2 years since I've been in a relationship. Ironic enough. Your funny videos had me weak. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I just want to be appreciated. Appreciated. I just want to be appreciated. That's not bad. For real? You think so? 2 years? 2 years. No companionship. I've had people trick me like they wanted to be a companion. And then I've had people who seem pretty cool. And then I've had weird experiences actually lately. Not as of lately, but just I don't know. I'm not meant to be with nobody. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm supposed to be an entertainer. I don't belong to anyone. Y'all thirsty as a bitch. When you go back to Cali, you have to prank your friend, get your revenge. No, for real. Yeah. That'll be good. I'm gonna think of something good too. I'm gonna think of a good one. Not compared to me, I don't trust easily. Whoever it is, you're gonna have to forgive. But I feel you on that. Because but see, my thing is I don't have trust issues when I don't feel like you trying to get over on me. But when I sense it, 9 times out of 10, I know I trust it. I trust me. I don't trust everybody else. You wearing the same shirt from that interview? What interview? Yeah, I guess slightly. We all learn. Always trust your instincts for real. I trust myself for real, for real. Beautiful angel, thank you. Ben forgave him from distance though. Well, that's good. But if it's been years since, well, I mean, you probably then gave people the impression that you like them, or maybe even acted like you like girls. Probably even got sex. You never know. You know how men do when they're single. You know how y'all be doing. Y'all be doing some crazy stuff when y'all be single. Y'all be, I don't know, y'all be having a whole relationship. Y'all girlfriends be having a boyfriend, but y'all don't be having no girlfriend. Have you been in a movie yet? Yes, I've done 3 this year. Or was it this year? Or was it last year? I believe I did 3 last year. I also have a position, not position, but a role coming up. Is going to be so freaking dope. I can't wait. I'm going to be finessing too. I'm sure they do. I feel more like it's a character thing. It has nothing to do with necessarily like the species of the person, but I do know that men have more sexual instincts, like sexual tendencies to want sex a little more. Women can be a little more mental. We're more mental and emotional creatures. You know, that's just, I guess, the wiring of the body of a woman and a man, I'm guessing. I don't know, but women are different too. There are men like women with those type of things. But overall, I feel like it's more of a character thing, you know? I do feel like that. Because I've seen women do some shit that I'd be like, that's lousy as fuck, you know? But that's definitely character. You get me? It's definitely their actual personality, the characteristics with who they are as a person, morally. If I told you my history, you'd be surprised. You won't even believe me. I don't think you would lie, but I mean, You ain't got no reason to lie, but you know. Thank you, Jason. That Cali sun got your skin glowing. You think so? Thank you. I really appreciate that because I love California. California. Can you tell me you love me? Who are you exactly? I agree. Who are you? You said, can you tell me you love me? OnlyFans? Nah. I have a clothing line. You just skipped my comment. I didn't see it. What's your name, Morrow? I ain't see your comment. It didn't come across my screen. Texas. I love you. Aw, I love you too. I could tell you weren't really ready to come home. Yeah, no. I didn't want to come home at all, actually. I did not want to come home at all. I cried a little bit, like a tear. I'll be back, LA. Yeah. I just subscribed. Thank you. When you going back to Cali? January. Sing for us. In due time. I'm gonna I'm gonna be singing a lot more than what y'all think. Ooh, Lord. Like this man. Your lie and get smacked is the best one. What you mean? Your lie and get smacked is the best one. I did a lie and I did that. You will become someone's wife someday. How you carry yourself, your energy, etc. Oh, thank you, Chaz. I appreciate that. That video down moving in Cali. You look like you had mad fun in Vegas. No, I did. I had a great time in Vegas. My boy Benny Pitts, he another comedian guy that I met years ago. And like my bro, he still live in Las Vegas, I think. Let me hit him up and see. Hey, you still in Las Vegas? He was like, yeah. Why? I said, I'm here. Come get me. So he came and got me. We went. He showed me the strip. We had fun, boy. We did have some fun. He treated me the food. He was very hospitable. Benny Pitts, if y'all don't know him on Instagram or whatever, he's a comedian as well, but he does more stand-up and stuff. Y'all need to go definitely show him some love. He's a funny dude, and he this tall in real life. Like, you be like, hey, sit your little ass down, Benny. A skit with Michael Blackson will be funny. That would be cool. I wouldn't mind. The short jokes had me dying. No, yeah, I had to get on his ass. See, cause he's the type of person, he be on my ass. Like, he'll get on your ass. So you gotta start it. You gotta start that shit with him first, so he don't come at you too hard. You know, like if you go to prison, when you walk into your prison cell, you gotta hit that nigga like, bitch, don't play with me type shit. It's basically like that with Benny. When we see each other, like, you short motherfucker. I can't be like cool. Like, I mean, I can be cool, but but I can't be on the like, hey Ben, how you doing? No, I gotta be on his little ass. I called him Lord Farquaad the entire the entire motherfucking time. This nigga had a truck that was the size of a fucking spaceship. I'm like, nigga, why are you driving such a big fucking truck? And the funniest shit was, you remember on Shrek? You remember on Shrek, y'all? When the dude came and picked Lord Farquaad up off the horse, and the legs that was taped to the horse wasn't his legs? You had me cracking up since you got to the spaceship. No, for real. What's your name on Instagram? Dominique Danielle. It's Dominique Danielle, but it's just got a 3 at the end instead of an E. You dope as hell. Thank you. I appreciate that. But that nigga had, I talked about him all night. I was, Lord Farquaad. I was doing that shit all night. You know that shit? I was on his ass. Nigga said, I said, Lord Farquaad. No, but he had me crying, laughing at him too. Cause when he hop up in, I was like, nah, I gotta get a shot of you getting in this motherfucker. I gotta see you climb. He was like, all right, cool. The truck back, the bed of the truck was taller than him. I'm like, nigga, why are you driving? Nigga, why are you driving this fucking spaceship? Are you crazy? He like, yeah, it is pretty big, huh? Pretty big. Pretty big. The fuck? What are you saying? I don't know. Okay, look. All I know is that I couldn't stop roasting his ass all night, looking down on him. Hey, nigga, I ain't even see you move, bro. He's like, you little bitty. We roast each other. He had me crying, talk about something. Cause I wasn't dressed like a girl. Like I had on a sweatshirt. Hi Dom. The skit you did with Fenario's liar gets smacked. Oh, that's what he meant. Okay. And that was a favorite of mine too. Okay. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing any. I don't know. But what was it? But the thing was, how you look so damn good, but funny as fuck. Thank you, I appreciate that. With another short man. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that was funny too. But I was dressed like I wasn't dressed like girly or anything because it was chilly. It wasn't cold, but it was slightly chilly. So I had my sweatshirt over my outfit with pants. Nigga gonna say something. Why you come over here and see? I thought you was gonna be cute and sexy when I picked you up. You come outside looking like a little Bow Wow. I was like, hey, nigga. Then he started singing it all day. I said a little Bow Wow. You just don't know. I was like, hey, nigga, no. It had me crying, laughing, cause he's really good. When he gets started, when he get rolling, his roasting, he won't stop. Like this, he will keep going. He will roast you till you leave, and then he'll text you roasts. You get me? So I had to be on his ass. Damn, what? You should do a skit with Desi Banks. Shoot, I'm down to collab with anybody. This is my first time in the chat. Hey, he got a YouTube? I don't think he do. I'm not sure. Whatever is left on my check after child support, I swear you can have. Well, if you ain't had no kids, you wouldn't have to worry about paying child support. But you have kids, so you're gonna have to worry about that. Cause I don't do baby mamas. You feel me? I'm not the only one. I am no one. Like the little Energizer bunny off of Comedy. LOL. No, yeah, that was funny when he said Bow Wow and Lil Romeo. No, for real. Would you date single fathers? You'd have to really, really be done with your baby mama. Like, you really have to be done for me to take you seriously. Like, you really have to be, like, y'all have to be really done. Because I ain't got time for a man that still loves another woman. I don't have time for that. I don't waste no time with that. I would run from child support. Got no kids, 100. You had me cracking up on 85 South Show. Followed you since then. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, I'm full. My mother cooked. I ate shrimp gumbo. It was amazing, actually. It tastes very good. Now I'm a fat little turd. You know you gotta unbutton your pants? I didn't mean to do all that. Anyway. I'm almost done with my baby mama. Oh, well then you stay where you at, nigga. I ain't the one for you. How did you wait? How did you didn't know your rental car was stolen? When he told me he was going down to get the stuff we needed out of the car, he moved it and came up and told me that somebody stole it. Where I parked it was in the very front. So when he came up and was like, "It's no car in the front," I'm like, "What? What you mean?" You know? So shoot, I couldn't understand like how you don't see a car that's sitting out in the front. And I'm thinking he really child's mother passed away. Oh, okay. I give you my number. I don't wish that on nobody, but he said LOL. I don't wish that on nobody. I really don't. But yeah, that's probably that. You got a good chance with me then. I ain't gonna lie. You got a good chance with me then. I know your moms miss you at the same time. I know it was mad house party when you was gone. I went to, we had, let me tell y'all. So I get to LA and you know, I had stayed with Queen for 2 days, you know, to film and really, you know, visit with her and stuff. And I had an Airbnb for the rest of the time. And on Halloween night, I'm in my feelings because I'm like, what's going on? Like, why? Like, it looked like you had a ball. No, I did. I really did have a ball. I love LA. I always have. I always will. Period. Keep that skit with Myron coming and going. It's funny. Which one? Hey, pretty baby. Hey. So, it's a Halloween party, right? But no, it's a Halloween. It's Halloween. I get invited to Eric Bellinger's listening party, but I was trying to get the address and where to pull up. And then there was set to be another like Halloween party, but I didn't know who I was going. And a lot of times when you go, like as a female, 9 times out of 10, you know, I'll be able to go, but I want to make sure I'm going with people I know, just off the strength of just going with people I know. So, hey Ty Boogie TV, and so that's Ty, y'all, the one me and him had pranked Queen. we had pranked Queen. He was so funny. He was so good. Talk about some what the fuck did you say, Ty? He said, all right. He's like, well, I got one question. She was like, what? It's like, you gonna let us finish? You said if you said that if we wanted to do it, you and asked, you would let us finish. So can we finish? I correct the fuck. I could not keep. I was just like, I cannot believe he said that. I couldn't believe it. It was hilarious. Don't laugh, Ty. That shit was so crazy when y'all was in the bed. Hilarious. I know, right? Oh man, he was so funny. You perfect. Something not right. Your feet ugly? No. Feet not ugly. I show my feet all the time. They're cute when I get them painted. Anywho, so he had me crying, laughing, saying that shit. He said, what else he say? It was one other thing. He was like, nah, she perfect. Don't do that, Ty. Thank you. Let me see your feet. LOL. Oh my God. Y'all gonna start the feet thing? Yeah, she's definitely perfect. I'm not perfect. Don't do that, guys. Don't gas me. I got a lot. She probably crazy. Indeed. Indeed. There it is. There it is. No. Did she even allow him to be in her house? She was so surprised. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, you know, we all know each other from doing content, like from some years back. The funny thing was she did not expect that. Oh yeah, she crazy. Never mind. Laugh my ass off. Facts. No, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm just misunderstood. Oh, um, but yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm just misunderstood. That's all. But the thing about being crazy, though, you're never bored. Mm. That should be fun. You can't have a fun broad and expect her not to be fucking crazy. Get you a boring bitch, okay? Get you one of those, all right? Otherwise, shut up and enjoy the ride. Sit back and enjoy the ride. This is true. Never. There's nothing wrong with the little crazy. Just don't pull up. Just don't pull up in any. Hey, I don't do that type of shit. Not unless we're really close. Then I'd be like, hey, nigga, why the fuck you... He not answering his phone. Well, I guess he wants me to check on him in person. I'm just... No, I'm joking. I don't do shit like that. I kind of be trying to stay focused on my career. So if I do have somebody that I'm interested in and they don't answer the phone, I'm just like, oh, well, I'm single now. I don't cheat or anything. Like, I don't go out and find another man that quick. But I just be like, oh, well, I guess he can be with that bitch. No. Anywho, for some reason, not finding you on IG. Cause I'm shadow banned. Cause somebody, you know, what video we doing? Ooh. Okay. So I figured we can either do. I know I want to do something for YouTube. Maybe 2 for YouTube. That would be fun. We can do like a challenge of some sort. You got to be psychiatrist to date her. You know what? Stop. You did know Harley Quinn was a psychiatrist for the Joker, right? Anyway, she has a lot of energy. I do. Dominique is her Instagram. Thank you, Dominique Daniel. Yep, thank you for that. Are you ever doing a lingerie haul? I'm actually doing a swimsuit haul tomorrow. I would have did it yesterday night, but a bitch didn't get waxed. So, it's imperative that you waxed every 4 weeks. And, I mean, my time is about that time. So, he made her crazy. Who made me crazy? Papa Titty. Hey, bruh. I'm not popping no titty. Yo, was that skit with you and X fake? Or he really acts like that? No, yeah, no. He really acts like that. He's really an asshole. No, he's really an asshole. But not, he's a sweetheart too, though. Like when we do YouTube and stuff, and we, like when we did that, we was just gonna talk shit on each other the entire time just to be asshole. But no, yeah, he can be an asshole like that though. He's a Gemini. I'm just playing to any Geminis in here. The Joker made Harley Quinn crazy. She wasn't like that. Oh, do you see? Do you see what men do to women? Now you understand, right? Should be no more questions from there. Wax or no wax, you always look amazing. Thank you, Jason. Gemini, May 27th. Uh-oh. Yo, I was mad as fuck on the low, laughing my ass off. Nah, don't be mad. He does that, but I be right back on his ass. See, I took it a little easy because I be on his ass. I'll say some shit to his motherfucking ass. Because he can be really harsh with things he say. But it don't bother me. I've known him for years. So, when he say some shit, I'll be like, hey, I'm on your motherfucking ass, boy. I mean, damn. Darn. Sorry, YouTube. I'm a tourist. No one likes us. You know what's interesting? Tourists, y'all got interesting ways. Real interesting. Weird, but interesting. I'm following you for a while now. You a good girl, good heart, and you deserve nothing but real love. Aw, thank you. Don't make me cry. Because I really appreciate that compliment. It means a lot. Chaz, gaming. Who does gaming? What are you saying? Are you saying somebody does gaming, or are you who? What were we discussing for you to say gaming? Interesting. How? It's like y'all can be slightly boring, but y'all can also be wild. It's weird. It's weird. Like y'all have a wild side, but a lot of y'all can be very like I'm a very high energy person, right? So normally when I'm around a tourist, I feel like they're too laid back for me. Like they're like yo, get your energy up, nigga. What you doing? Like, you know, like I'm like, hey, like get off that shit. What is you trying to be cool for? Like you always trying to be cool and shit. Like who the fuck? Why you give a fuck about what somebody think, fam? Like what's really good? You know, like I'm that type of person. So normally I'm very drawn to people who are similar, or at least, you know, who understands that. But tourists can be very like observant and like conservative to a certain degree, but then they can have a wild side that I don't always understand. I be like, where did that come from? Huh? I didn't see that one coming. You good with zodiac signs? How would Capricorn be like? I'm not that good with zodiac. I just know, like, my father, I don't know him as well as I know other tourists, which is weird. But my experiences with tourists have just kind of been similar. Y'all have a very, you know, old, laid back approach. The men anyway. They seem old and laid back, like their souls are old or laid back. But they can seem like they more lit than what they really are. You like that side though? What I like, the wild side or the conservative side? The conservative side gives me a feeling of more like you alter the way you are, afraid of what people think. It don't make me feel like you just laid back because you know you laid back. It makes me think you're more concerned about what other people's perception of you is. And so you have to have this aura or this thing. It's like, hey, you know, you don't really get nowhere giving a fuck about what people think, right? At least I never have. So yeah, there's that. I'm full. Oh, what up, Dom? What's good? Haas? Is that Haas? Did I say that right? In a wild side. When are you coming back to LA? I'm coming back in January. I will be back in January. I love LA. I'm going to be there in January, then I'm gonna come back for a little bit, and then in May I'm gonna come down there and I'm gonna stay for 3 months. And then I'm gonna come back here for like 2 months. I'm gonna come back here for go back there for 3 months. I'm gonna be bi-coastal for a while. What do you think about Scorpio? Scorpios normally, like, the funny thing is I'm supposed to be compatible with them, but the funny thing about a Scorpio man, when it comes to me, they're very sexual. And it's not a problem. Like, if you, like, but they're not, they express feelings and like what they do it through sex. And I'm a sexual person once I've learned to know you. You get me? I don't have sexual impulses off rip. Like, I have to like you. Like, I have to like have some sort of feeling like oh shit, I really mess with this person. Like, I really like their mind, and I really like, you know, their energy. And it just, like, you have to kind of feed me energy wise, but like mentally and emotionally, like, give me something to where I like who you are as a person, and then I can be more intrigued with you. So I can't get past the first stage of meeting a Scorpio, because y'all motherfuckers want to have sex the day you meet a person. Hey yo, I'm not with this sex shit. Like, not now. You feel me? Souls gotta connect. Yeah. The hell with zodiac signs. Can you roll a Dutch? You know, I rolled my first blunt last week when I was in Cali for a photo shoot. Cause there's actually a weed line. I'll be having my own weed in dispensaries, and so with me having my own line, um, my business partner and he wanted to do this T-shirt where it's me rolling a blunt and it's me smoking a blunt. Well, it's like a sexy look of me like blowing the smoke and stuff. You ate edibles before, and how was that? How was it? Hey, don't do that, cause I almost died. I died that day. No food? Wait, what? What do you mean? Why you always looking so good? Thank you, Trill. I appreciate that. I wasn't even, I don't know. Thank you. I had to film today. High? No. I didn't get high. I didn't inhale. So what I did, I practiced. I literally practiced how to not inhale so that I could do the smoke and have a really good smoke for the photos without actually smoking. So like what I did was like I would do it like that, but I never let it go in my lungs, or you know what I'm saying? I never inhaled it. I like how you look when you was rolling the blunt with your tongue out just now. Oh yeah, that's basically how I was doing it. So the picture is basically, but my hair was done. A little makeup on, and it was really actually a really dope little concept. I thought it was dope. People gonna be like, this bitch says she didn't smoke. I don't smoke. I did not smoke for that shoot. I actually I got some Oreo weed edibles. No, you can keep that. Have it. I don't want none of that. I don't like being high, but for all the people who actually like it, I got something coming for you. No. But it's definitely it'll be in the dispensaries and stuff in LA and all of that and all of that. So you know. So it's legal. It's definitely legal. Okay, bet what parts? LOL. um I don't know what parts you should, because I think like we're gonna be everywhere. I'm even gonna travel with it to the different dispensaries and do like meet and greets to the people. I'll be doing that eventually. If it's Dom approved, it's gonna be fire. That's facts. I wouldn't give you nothing. I wouldn't suggest anything just because like, hey. But I definitely wouldn't just put my name on something that that I don't say, hey, this is what you want. I actually smoked this strand of weed before, and it was the best one out of the 5 times I smoked. I hated smoking, period. But out of the 5 times I've smoked, there was only 2 times where I didn't mind the feeling. And it was definitely on a hybrid strand. You should work at Minx again. Oh, Minx, when you come back to LA. Of course. Actually, Minx is supposed to be coming to Atlanta. So we're going to do some stuff sooner than me going back to LA. He had let me know like when we had did the other thing. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be in Atlanta, so we can probably link again." I was like, "Yeah, that sounds good." So, I that would be good. I think it's gonna be dope. I love it. I love working. Can you roller skate? Yes, I can roller skate. Very much. I used to rollerblade a lot though, but I can't roller skate. NGL, she glowing. Am I glowing? I'm not glowing. What? How am I glowing? I'm full as hell. That was good acting because your farts smell good. What? Hi, Dom. Hi. Hey, you think a Jamaican dude got a chance with you? I don't have any like. I'm not. I don't have a type. When it comes to the outside and that. I don't have that type of thing. Like if we vibe and I like you as a person, it don't matter where you come from, it don't matter your race, it don't matter any of that. Like I've dated different races. I love black men though. I love black men. They just not ready for me yet. They just not ready for me. Peace. Gotta put my kids roaches to bed. Alright, Scoot P. Tell your baby mama said, tell your baby mama I said, what's good? Y'all taking care of them kids. What? What if he what if he midget? First of all, the term is little person. Just off the strength of knowing, you know, ones you dated ain't ready. Yeah, okay. I see you on that. That's probably true. Are you like Bow Wow on roll bounce? Good or skater or skates? Or are you regular on skates? Oh no, I ain't trying to do no dances and all that, but you know, I can vibe with it. Hey. And over now you gotta step when you turn it and you know what I'm saying? I can do that. But I ain't finna get that like nah nigga. No. We not finna do none of that. We ain't doing that. You feel me? Like no. No, we're not doing none of that. Politically correct. Miss D, you the baddest Miss in the game. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Ruben, thank you. Hello, beautiful. Hey. Just watched you in Mink's new vid and I'm stuck on a... thank you. Little person, yes. Nothing like a black man. Who you telling? Who you telling, baby? Who you telling? God let me go ahead and walk across the right one. Hey. I'm like, all right, fellas, hang it up. You ain't got no chance. But I ain't did that yet. Top 5 favorite actors, male or female. Top 5, Viola Davis is by far the best to me. Viola Davis. I love Chadwick Boseman was one of my favorites actually. I made sure I seen everything he played in. Before he passed away, like I was just he reminded me of my cousin by the way he looks, but I just loved him. I don't know why, but I seen everything he's done. There's no way she's single. Yes, I'm single, but I am single by choice. I am really, well, no. Men like to do situationships now. They don't like to actually be committed no more. So, I prefer being single than just like sleeping with somebody until we decide to not sleep together no more. You feel me? So then they can look me in my face and be like, we don't go together. You know, shit like that. You are most definitely glowing, Dom. What? For real? How? I'm not even that happy. I'm just like, cool. Am I glowing? This is crazy. My skin is breaking out. You see my breakout right there? You know when your nose get like sore? It's like a thing. It's sore right here. Always. Chadwick Boseman, R.I.P. Indeed. Who else? I like Meryl Streep. I like Joaquin Phoenix. I like Denzel Washington. But who else? You got that home from inside nose bump. Yeah, I hate those. Glowing. Thought I was the only one who noticed. I can't believe y'all saying this. You are truly a blessing, and thanks for all the material you put out. I'm proud of you, and keep doing the good work. Love, one love. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. That means a lot. That means a lot, guys. I really do appreciate you guys. Like, you know, one thing I will say, y'all don't have to be encouraging and y'all do. And so that's something that I truly appreciate, you know? Because some people watch you and love what you do and never tell you. They never say anything. And I don't require you to just, you're amazing. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't look for validation in no one, but it's truly a blessing to be able to be, um, watched for what you love to do and being who I am, and then being encouraged and um, loved for doing what I love to do. Y'all don't understand how much of a blessing that really, really is. It's truly a blessing. People don't really understand how serious it is when you are praised for doing something you already love to do. You get me? It's a blessing. So I'm grateful for each and every one of you, like, who just support me for whatever reason you do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves differently. So I've come to understand that even the haters, they have a way of showing love in a certain type of way. That's the way of loving, unfortunately. So I'm pretty much. What's your age limit on dating? I want somebody older than me because my age and younger, they're not about that life. They're not about commitment and honesty and integrity and building together and building an empire and being amazing as a unit. They're not good at that. So I'd rather do it by myself and then, get me somebody who's already done it by themselves, who definitely understands and values the substance that a person of integrity and, self-respect and all that, carries. Takes a lot. Is 30s cool? No, yeah. He gotta be in his 30s higher, but there's some childish ass 30-year-old men too. They childish. I guess it comes with experience. I need experience. Like somebody who's lived life and life has beat they ass and they've been humbled and understand the value of good people. Everybody don't understand the value of a good person in their life, and it takes the world beating their ass in order for them to understand, like, oh, that is not how you treat good people. You get me? So yeah, I need a man who's experienced life. He don't necessarily have to be like 30, 40 years old, but if he's experienced enough in life and he understands how to treat people he loves and that love him, I'll be grateful. You are glowing like Bruce Leroy from The Last Dragon, Dom. How? Wait, what? Your greatness speaks for itself, and you're a genuine personality. Genuine personality. Thank you. We need more people who value monogamy and commitment for real. No, for real, Daryl. You are telling the truth. For some reason, people feel so afraid of commitment, and I get it. Like maybe you don't want to be disappointed. I'm more afraid. I ain't gonna lie. I got a confession to make. I have a problem with commitment to a certain degree. It's like once I love a person, I don't want nobody else. That's not my problem. I don't cheat or anything like that. My main problem is me losing myself. I get afraid. I'm like, ooh, no. Stay an individual. You know what I'm saying? Stay growing. Stay learning. Stay working. Stay yourself. I don't want to become one with somebody and lose myself. I want us to be one, but strong individuals. So, like, I don't want to be in a man's, like, up a man's ass all night, all day. Like, I don't want to be in his face all day. I don't want to do that. I need space. I like space to know, like, there's other things besides him. You get me? I've had friends that be like, oh, I'm going to die without him. Like, hey, no, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. So, you gonna be my friend, bitch. I'm gonna need you to be empowered. Like self-empowered, bitch. I need you to be assertive and confident, bitch. I need you to know your worth, motherfucker. If you gonna be my friend. Cause I ain't got time for girls who he didn't answer my call. He's cheating on me again. Hey, bitch. Hey, man. Hey, man, in my Terrence Howard voice. She act like Kevin Hart. No, I don't. I think this generation just wants to be hoes, and I guess that's cool. Nope, nope, that's definitely not cool. But, you know, I guess I don't see how people running around here just being hoes and they not catching diseases. People lying. Somebody's lying. Alright? Somebody's not being honest out here. Because if you see these men that just out here frolicking, being a whole harlot, with all these harlots out here, and expect me to think that you in the best of health, I just don't believe that quite. I don't believe it. I just don't. They got stuff that they not telling you about. Do you do OnlyFans? For what? No, nigga. Do you like roller coasters? Yes, I love roller coasters. I'm afraid of heights though. Yeah, a lot of people are afraid of that, especially when the person laying all chips on the table for individual and choose to run away instead of accepting them flaws and all. You feel me? I mean, yeah, but my main thing is I don't want to be like, I don't want to get pregnant and be a fat. Don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with being fat. If you want to be fat, be fat. And I'm telling you this in the best, most positive, encouraging way. My personal, I don't want to be barefoot and pregnant, not doing nothing, and relying on somebody to take care of me. That is a fear. I hate the thought of it. Because I know, niggas have to find women that's just sitting around that he come home to and she always there. She don't do shit but take care of y'all kids. That's gotta be so... I'm sorry. This is not to make fun of housewives of any kind, because I understand that being a mom is really a super job. It's a super fucking hero job. And I respect it, and I love the thought of being a mom, but I don't love the thought of still not being me. You understand what I'm saying? Cause you bad as fuck. Never heard you till 85 South Show. Thank you. You look good. Thank you. The fake hurt the real, and the real run into this fake. It's sad, endless. You know who it is? Wait, what? Same. I thought I was the only one left who valued an actual relationship. No, for real. I don't know why. I value that very much. I mean, I'm not in a hurry to be like married. I'm not in a hurry to be married. I love commitment, but I want to be married before I ever have children. So I plan on being married some years before I decide to have kids, because I want to experience life with my person. You know what I mean? Like, I want us to live and live life and understand what it means to be together before we bring something else in the world, so that we be completely like at a bond when we go to bring something else in the world. So then when we bring our kids in the world, they know, like, me and this one here, we sticking together, whether you little motherfuckers get it or not. This is my teammate. You feel me? And don't get me wrong, I feel like kids are supposed to be like, I love my kid more than anything first and all that, and I understand. But I also understand that being a parent or your kid is going to grow up and they're going to live their own life. So your objective, this is why a lot of times people have a problem with, like, you know, whether the husband or the kid comes first. You know, it's not a matter of who comes first. It's understanding the placement, like, as far as in not in who comes first, but in it's us taking care of them. You get what I'm saying? It's me and him as a team taking care of you. So then you grow up and you go and you live your life. And we are still a team. You get me? It's not supposed to be me and this is my kid and you and that is your kid. And you can't just put anything on my kid. You know, all that shit. I don't know. I'm real big on teamwork when it comes to that in particular. So... yeah, that makes total sense. A lot of people just have kids because the circumstances, instead of being comfortable with your partner. Yeah, like, I don't want that. My My parents were married for 14 years, watched them both and had solid foundation. When you don't have foundation, understand compassion, trust, and love that both, yep, ain't making it, yep, ain't making it to shore. I agree with that. I've never understood, do you think life is dead now? I feel like wanting a solid foundation with someone who won't have you out here looking stupid is a lost art. I agree. Nobody wants anything solid anymore. I agree with that. It's very hard to find. Somebody does. Cause I felt like I was giving up for a second. And then when I went to LA and I realized that it's so many more people in the world. So many more people in the world that we have never met. That may be completely made for us. You feel me? And if it's meant, hopefully we walk past and we happen to run into each other and meet and things go amazing. Whatever. But it's very difficult. It's all about teamwork. It really is. It really, really is. So I want to make sure that if I'm married and we're a team, we're a real team before kids ever come. You feel me? So so we can be a solid example for what love, teamwork, consideration, compassion for another person besides yourself. They can see what that looks like. They're like, damn, that's fucked up. My mom, my dad, them motherfuckers loved each other. That shit used to make me sick, boy. Them motherfuckers. I try to use one on the other. Them motherfuckers team up like a motherfucker. Like, it was never I need my kid. Like, I need that. That if I'm not doing that with the one I'm meant for, I'm not doing it. There's no point. You know, I've never been pregnant or had a pregnancy scare or any of that shit on purpose. Like, so when I realized how people be like, oh yeah, well, I didn't mean to get pregnant. If you don't want to be pregnant, you won't get pregnant. I am a prime example. All my life, I wanted a career. All my life, like since I was 9 years old, I've always wanted a career. I wanted love, but I wanted a career. So I understood. In order, my mama was strict, but she let me know things. Like when I grew up in the slums, right? So growing up in the slums, I would watch people turn tricks. I watched women suck dick for drugs. I watched people smoke the crack pipe in my backyard. I watched people do it right where I lived. And so I understood at a young age what life really was. You get me? And this is no joke. Like, this is real shit. For years, we slept on the floor because we didn't want to get shot in our sleep. Where I'm from, you get what I'm saying? So I stay away from drugs. I stay away from drinking because I watched that. Growing up, I seen people die, getting into fights and drinking, getting shot. And they die in our yard or on our porch or they'd shoot up in our house. You get me? So my understanding of life and what substance and what a person, relationships really is, I was taught by an example of what I didn't want, not more of what I would like. You get me? So I didn't know if, for a long time, I kind of felt like maybe I held on to a false concept of what love really was because of me knowing what I didn't want. If that makes any sense. You feel me? At all? Like, if that sounds... So, I watched that, and you was raised right and learned the right things to get the knowledge you have. You're blessed. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I agree. I wouldn't have had it no other way. I thank God I'm from the slums. I thank God I came from nothing, because I swear I wouldn't know what I know. And I probably wouldn't even have the morals and the ethics that I have. Or the self-respect or the, that type of thing. I don't think I would have had that if I wouldn't have. I probably would be out there drinking and sucking dick. Don't get me wrong, every now and then you suck a dick, but you ain't out there just suck dick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So yeah. Product of your environment. Yeah. I didn't want to be that. So I base a lot of my sexual decisions, my alcohol drinking, my drug decisions. I base a lot of the decisions that I make with my life off of that, actually. And my mother let me see that. She didn't try to keep me from seeing it. She was a very honest woman. My mom has always been very real with me. Hey, they don't crack. Don't do drugs. You see how that is? Don't do that. It was like, she was very honest. Very, very honest. Motherfucker tell me in a minute, you get pregnant, it's over for you. Your life is going to be about nothing but your child. You better not get pregnant. Like, she was a very honest woman, very honest. But she sheltered me to a certain degree, but she also made sure I knew what was out there. She knew I knew. God knew you was an amazing person and had to survive all that. No, for real. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I will thank God that I am from where I'm from. You know, to come from nothing, I'm grateful. Like, y'all understand how good that makes me feel. Not because I come from nothing and I work for something and I'm getting it. I feel good to come from nothing because it taught me everything I needed in order to survive. And not only survive, but to live and conquer the things that I desire of my heart the most. How to do it with ethics, morals, integrity. How to do it with intelligence, street smarts, wisdom, knowledge. I love everything about being from nothing. I love everything about it. It taught me how to, you know, hold my own when people try to take advantage of me. It taught me, I ain't gonna lie, it also made me feel, you know, like I need to fight every time some shit go down. But, because that was the example that you set when that shit happened. Like, yeah, hey, I'm finna beat that head. Don't play with me. But yeah, I'm grateful for it. I wouldn't change it. Sometimes I think to myself, I hate that my kids will be born rich. I hate it. I almost hate it. I don't know what to do. And I really contemplate on that because I know my kids will be wealthy. They won't ever have to worry about nothing. But what I decided was I would be very, you know, I would make sure they were fully responsible. Like make them work for everything they got. I'm not handing them nothing. You know what I'm saying? I won't hand my kid nothing. I'm not giving them anything. They're going to work for that shit. Hey, motherfucker, you try to kill me for some money, you gonna be broke because it ain't got nothing coming. Like Bill Gates. I just want them to be good people, and I can only imagine that being poor made me who I am. Being poor, being bullied, being mistreated, not being rich made me who I am. So I don't know what else to do in order to get my kid that type of humility, intelligence, and wisdom. Black people deserve you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, but I think about that all the time. I be so afraid to have kids because I know they're gonna be born rich. Cause I ain't dying. I won't leave this earth without wealth. So I worry about who they gonna be as a person, and I be worried about, you know, I don't want to be soft on them, but they feel like, oh, I'm rich, I don't need this shit. I don't want to have no other kids like that. I care about who they become as people. I care. So just show your kids ways people live in different environments that teach them that everyone don't live the same. That's one, but it's a difference. I swear to God, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something real serious. It's a total difference from somebody being able to come and visit the hood than living in it. I, for one, can tell you for sure. I had friends that couldn't come to my house because of where I lived. They couldn't visit me in a place I lived. Could you imagine how that make you feel as a kid? You don't want your kid to visit where I stay because it's unsafe, but I live in it. I felt sad about that. Like, I'm like, damn, I'm really from the slums. Like, I really come from nothing. Like, the pizza man didn't deliver there. Cabs wouldn't come out there. They kill them. They shoot them and kill them. Or rob them. You know what I'm saying? So it would bother me as a kid, like, when I want friends to come over. Because I ain't gonna lie. Where I live was lit. It was fun as fuck. Like, it was fun as fuck in the hood. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. We be out there motherfucker chasing. I don't know. I had a good ass childhood. I ain't finna lie to you. We make fun of the crackheads, which is sad. That was not good. But me and my sisters and cousins, we actually had this thing. Yep, people scared of the hood. I know, North Philly all day. Yeah, they won't come out there. And then could you imagine, like, your friend telling you, oh, well, my mom said I can't come to where you live. She say it's not safe. I'm like, all right, well, I'm going home and making it here every day. Fuck you thought. You know what I'm saying? I'd be offended as hell. Like, yo, why y'all can't come to where I stay? But I get it. But my shit was lit though. You get to watch people do drugs. You get to watch people shoot out and shit. Be like, ooh, such and such got him too, such and such. Now he dead. That shit crazy. Like, my shit was lit in the hood. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was hella lit. But I was blessed, because as many times they shot up in my house trying to kill somebody, I ain't get shot. I ain't get killed. But yo, where did things go wrong in your life? Why did no one lock you up? What you mean lock me up? Remember this, it isn't about where you come from that makes you. It helped influence you, yes, but it's all about who you want to be in the present and future. Yeah. But yo, where did things go wrong in your life? Why did no one lock you up? What do you mean? The hardest thing about having kids now is the other kids. They are more easily influenced. And that's when you got it. That's how you got to instill. See, my mama was big on that too. My mama was big on that. She'd be like, you do what you want to do. Don't you follow nobody else. My mom was real big. My mom's my mom's a loner. Okay, so she was very much the type of woman to teach me, like, if you see them doing this, you be your own person. So when somebody be doing something and I ain't want to do it, like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. Fuck you thought this was. And to this day, if I don't want to do it, I won't do it. If I want to, I do it. But my mom always told me, make sure if you do something, it's because you actually want to do it. Don't do nothing because somebody suggested it or they want you to. I'm sore right here. Seen it all. You know you from the hood when you hear gunshots and don't even budge like it's normal. Nah, yeah, facts. You know what's crazy? Where I'm at now, it's not the hood. And the other night, we heard a whole shootout. And we could determine how and what happened in the shootout. It was like, okay, that was one gun. Then it was like, that's another gun. Then all of a sudden, police sirens. Like, damn. That type of stuff never happened where we stay at now. And we can determine what it was without looking. You get what I'm saying? Like, we can hear it. You ever been to New York? No, I haven't. I've never been to New York. So you hard-headed. You don't take people advice. It depends. It depends on what the advice is for. I'm a very good learner. I'm a very good listener. But there's a difference in between doing what you think I should do and doing what's best for me. There's a difference in doing what you want me to do and what's best for me. There's a difference. So, say for instance, if I know that what I'm thinking, okay, my best bet is to do some stuff like this. Because again, you got to keep in mind too, I'm very morally driven as it is. I'm very morally driven. So 9 times out of 10, if I do something, I'm going to be politically, or I'm going to be as correct as I possibly can when it comes to morally. So, say for instance, you be like, you know, I think you should really just steal that because, you know, it costs too much. And I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm good. I ain't doing that shit. Yeah, if that's what you consider hard-headed, yes. Yes, motherfucker, I'm hard-headed. But as far as in like my mother telling me, like, if she say, Dominique, yeah, don't do that. That's dang, that you don't want to do. Then I'm like, okay, I'll take that into consideration because I understand morally it's more of who I am and what I'll consider. You get what I'm saying? But if they be like, yeah, you don't want to do that. Why are you telling me that? I don't want to do that for what? For I you know. Where are you from? I'm from East St. Louis, Alton, Illinois. You're going to be that mom acting a fool at school if someone messes with your cubs, mama. It depends on if it's a grown-up. If it's an adult, then I'm going to get on their ass. But if it's a kid, I'm going to like whoop their ass. Beat their motherfucker, beat their ass. You go to school and you beat their ass. You hear me? Beat their ass. I'm going to tell them. You beat one person up. You beat that one person up that think they the toughest motherfucker in the crowd. You beat them up good enough, won't nobody fuck with you no more. I can promise you that. Not this. They'll love my advice. I just hope that my kids are not fearful. I don't want them to be feared. I don't want them to be afraid. Fear is something that I hate. I was afraid for a long time growing up. Like, not like just in certain situations where I wasn't sure of myself. I'm going to teach my kids to be very confident and sure. You know, because confidence is important. Man, that shit's important. I didn't realize how important it was until I had it. When I got confident and I was sure of who I am, couldn't nobody tell me a motherfucker. Hey, man. You suck! Hey, man. And when I suck, I do it great. Fuck you talking about, boy. Confidence changed my life. And it wasn't confidence in like looks. It was confidence in who I am. Being sure of more of who I am. What I stand for. You know. Your daddy light skinned black? No, my daddy's dark actually. He's a brown. He's a brown skinned man. My mom's like. What happened to Fresh Prince? What you mean? What state have you been in? Check out Alpha Male Strategies on YouTube. Let us know what you think. I swear you're gonna record 100 videos about it. What is that? Why would I do that? You should try stand up. You would definitely kill it. Your jokes are real life. Those are the best. For real, you know, it's crazy. I swear on everything I love. Okay, so Minx had told me this story, and I'm not even gonna tell the story, but he said to me, he was like, you know, I just telling my stories, and the way he said it, I was cracking the fuck. I laughed so hard. Like, that man had me dying telling me this story. And I love storytelling. I love it. Like, especially when it's like, oh man, like it's real life type shit. Oh, and I lived it. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Hey, we really off the Halloween party story. Oh shoot. Damn, I forgot all about that. We need to get back on that. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all that too. But the funniest thing, damn, I got ADHD. You're the best at storytelling. Thank you for that. I'm ADHD as hell, yo. Did you notice? I literally forgot that I was even telling that story. Fresh Prince ran from Philly. Oh. So, damn, what was I about to say? You see your daddy red? No, he's brown. He's brown skin. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say, y'all? Before the Halloween story, I was gonna tell y'all something quick. What was I gonna say? Mink said he's telling a story. Oh, facts. This man was telling me a story, and I always knew, like, I always loved telling my stories, like, about, you know, my life or some stuff that I experienced, especially when it's funny as fuck. And most of the time, the stuff that's not funny be funny as hell later on. But this man told me this story, and it was so fun. It was so funny to me that I was like, "This is crazy," because I couldn't I didn't go through quite what he's going through in his life, but just to elaborate on the things that I have experienced and I really went through it, I had only imagined telling the story and how it would be, and so it was very inspiring. But okay, Halloween party. So I'm in LA. I get invited to Eric Bellinger's music. He had an album release. I get invited to that, but I'm waiting on the location for that. Then I hit up my boy G Wayne. I love G Wayne. That is my brother. I swear, I just love them. And Eddie, I don't know if y'all know Eddie. I just love Eddie. They're just like my family, like brothers to me, right? So I hit up Eddie and I hit up G Wayne. I'm like, what y'all doing? Eddie like, oh, I ain't doing nothing. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me hit up G Wayne. So I hit up G Wayne. G Wayne, what you doing for Halloween? He like, I'm going to a party. All right, nigga, I want to go. He's like, all right, cool. This the address. We gonna pull up together. And I said, okay, when you getting ready? He said, now. I'll see you in a minute. I was like, all right, cool. This man, first of all, my nigga was a roach for Halloween. He was a damn roach. All right, but and I was a sexy bunny. Okay, me, him, and one of his friends. He was a really cool dude. We pull up. We get to the party. I mean, okay, when we first got there, we see like, people are showing up and everything, and it's a cool setting at first. It's not really like very sexy bunny. Did you see me as a sexy bunny? So, people come in and the scene is just cool at first. You know what? When people just pulling up. So he says, well, you already on that path. Don't stop. What path? Hell yeah, white and black costume. Yes. So I was a sexy bunny for Halloween. So when we get there, at the time, oh, the joke. Okay, got you. When I get there, it's just kind of mellow at first because everybody's coming, everybody's pulling up or whatever, and they, whatever, and there's food there. Now, mind you, I never normally eat at a party, just off the strength of knowing, like, I never eat at a party. I don't know. I just don't. So, we standing around, we waiting for everybody to, get there, and we all having a time. And me, I'm lit. So, I'm lit naturally. I don't drink. I don't smoke. So, when everybody's coming in that I know, I'm like, oh, what I mean? Shit like that. And can you imagine me being a sexy bunny but ignorant as fuck? I mean, ignorant is I'm trying so hard not to curse. Jesus. So, so everybody's pulling up. K Moore pulls up. I'm like, hey, what's that? And he was Joker, but I called him Ronald McDonald. Ray, and Courtney pull up. I don't know who they were for Halloween, but I just named them Justin and Britney Spears. And Tut was there, Tut Weezy, and he was Naruto, whatever that boy's name is. I guess he was him, but from the looks of the daggone outfit, I just said he was a Catholic priest. And I kept trying to confess my sins to him, but he swore he wasn't a Catholic priest. And I'm like, are you sure? He's like, I'm not no damn priest. Get away from me. So I'm running after him the whole party, like, Pastor, Father, let me tell you my sins. Like, the whole time. This man got the Naruto belt thing on his head with the damn, with the dang on neck thing, the whole little. I'm like, Father, let me confess my sins. Everybody who was somebody that I knew, I just guessed them to be the opposite of something. So we having fun. We lit. Then who else? Because it was a lot of people there. Tim came. He was a pimp. I kept calling him, who I kept calling? I kept calling Tim, damn, who do I keep calling Tim? What you got over there? Stand up one time. Oh shoot, I'm crying. He was Payne from no, yeah, I guess so. You gonna prank Queen again? Probably not. Hell yeah, white and black costume. Um, who else? I was trying to think of what I was calling Tim, cause he's funny. He's very funny too. But him and Minx came. They were both pimps. But I kept calling Tim, Rick James. I was like, "You Rick James? You're Rick James?" He was like, "No, I'm a pimp." I said, "No, you're Rick James." It was hilarious. Your daddy, Fresh Prince Brown. Boy, please, I don't know what you mean by that. My father was in prison, incarcerated for 20 years. If he ran from anything, it was in prison. You ready for holidays? You was roasting that night. No, I was roasting. I think I was. But I wasn't roasting in a bad way. It was basically just purposely guessing the wrong costume. So that's what I was doing. But everybody was lit. We got to a point where, I mean, even in some points of the damn party, they pulled out a whip and was whipping girls on the ass. I'm like, woo, where am I at? But then we went in, we were in the house, party was jumping, we dancing, and food was good too. Boy, that macaroni was hitting. That shit was biting, boy. I was eating asparagus. I'm like, what type of parties be having this good ass food? Macaroni and cheese and asparagus. The main meat dish was like chicken, so I don't eat chicken, you know. So I was on that macaroni and that asparagus and them potatoes. Oh boy, them potatoes was hitting, boy. And all I drank was pineapple juice that night. Just know, shit was juicy sweet the next day. You know, sorry here, beloved. Wait, what? Yo mean daddy, Fresh Prince Brown skin. I thought you don't eat at a party. I don't, but I did that night. Me and old dude was like, should we try that? I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna try it. He was like, yeah, me too. Cause G Wayne was like, I'm over here getting the food. So G Wayne was like, ooh, macaroni's good. Everything's good. The potatoes, they good. I was like, you sure? Yeah, they good. Try them. Like, all right, I might try them. I went over there. Well, I got seconds. I hurried up and got seconds because people was making plates to take home. I'm like, damn. So I got seconds. Anyway, but yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. So I cuss a lot. I need to work on that. It was fun though. It was a sexy bunny for Halloween. I had a good time. Stop asking about her daddy. She ain't never gonna call you daddy. One. I don't know what. But yeah. So there's that. Oh, I will be going live tomorrow. I'm gonna be showing my swimsuits and stuff. So get ready. I think I'm gonna do it for you. Not for YouTube too. I mean for Facebook too. So I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna go on Facebook and do a new arrivals haul. What time's that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet, cause I wanna film some more tomorrow. I'm probably gonna film some more tomorrow. So yeah. So there's that. Basically, more or less time. What you mean more or less time? What about IG? Damn it! They keep banning my live. They ban my live. Somebody keeps lying and saying that there's nudity in my live. And so I'm just not going to go live on Instagram no more. Well, I'll go live on Instagram for like a second, but I ain't going to stay live on there. I ain't going live like that no more. But, I mean, your daddy, Fresh Prince Brown. I don't know why you keep saying that. I don't know what are you getting from saying that? Is it I don't understand what's happening, you know. Alright, beloved. Hope to see you live again. Be safe, be beautiful, be bold, of course. Of course, and of course. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'll announce it before I go live. So, y'all know in some way. Alright. Love you.